Hi there, this is Parth and welcome to new video. In this video, we are going to discuss about the fast charging in the smartphone. And as we all know, we are now getting fast charging in the smartphone from the very long time. So it has its own benefits. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the advantages of it and the disadvantages of it. So if you are in a hurry and you are going anywhere in a very quick time, so you can top it up your smartphone in very quick time. So this is the advantage. But now let's talk about the disadvantage. And the first disadvantage that I personally feel with the fast charging technology is the amount of heat that is generated. Nowadays, it is has considerably reduced if you compare with the earlier standards, because now lots of manufacturer came with a different technology like Vivo came with the dual engine fast charging, and some of the manufacturer uses divides the battery into two parts. So whenever the fast charging occurs, then the least amount of heat will be generated. So that way they have reduced that. But still, I would say if you are using your smartphone, then my advice is don't use a smartphone for the fast charging every now and then, because what happens is your smartphone has a particular limited amount of charging and discharging cycles. For an example, each manufacturer describes it's a smartphone battery for the X number of cycles. So the full cycles describe it. Let's say your smartphone, you are charging from 0% to 100%. So this count as a one full charge cycle, and if it is discharges from the 100% to 0%, then it will be a count as a one discharge cycle. So this way they will describe it that particular charge or discharge cycle. So whenever you charge your smartphone to 0 to 100%, and with the help of fast charging, then this charge cycle completes very quickly. And also for the batteries that are now being used, it is a lithium ion or lithium polymer battery. So for that batteries, for battery levels should be between the 40% to the 80 to maximum 90%. In that phase, battery cycle remains good, and your battery will last long. If we compare it with the 0 to 100%, if you charge it with up to 100% and then discharge it fully to 0%. And also, as I have said, the heat is the biggest enemy of your smartphone battery. So whenever it catches the heat, the life cycle of that battery particularly gets deteriorated. So this was the disadvantage particular. And another disadvantage I practically have seen is the amount of the weight that will carry in your charger. So whenever if you have used any OnePlus charger or the Realme charger or any Vivo charger, most of for the Chinese brands, then you have seen the adapters which have fast charging. Especially OnePlus and the Realme fast charging adapters are so big, and their cables are so thick that because I understand that due to this 60 watt fast charger and 65 watt fast charger, they have to carry the big cable, but the amount of the weight that carry by the fast charger, it's so big that it's like a brick, sometime carrying a brick. So this is the main disadvantage that I personally have seen with the fast charging. So this was about the fast charging in the smartphone and the advantage of disadvantage that are associated with this technology. Now the question arises that is the fast charging really necessary? In my personal opinion, I'd say yes, it's a necessary. It's a very good feature, and it's a one of the most useful feature that have recently brought up by the smartphone manufacturer. But at the same time, I feel that having charging speeds of up to 120 watt or 200 watt, that is really not necessary. I mean, everyone looks to charge our smartphone to in a very brisk speed, but it has to be there has to be certain kind of limit, I feel, because lots of time what happens is to in the hurry of the charging your smartphone way more faster, sometimes battery are degraded too much that in the long run we are getting that effects of your battery. And I feel if you want to charge your smartphone, if you want to keep your smartphone ready for early morning, then you have to use simply on any normal charger that is 5 watt or 10 watt, and just keep your smartphone plugged in for the whole night. Then that way it will be more useful than other than the 150 watt or 200 watt charging. Because nowadays what brands are doing is they are just selling smartphone in the name of the 200 watt charging or 150 watt charging. So I feel that we should look for the fast charging, but at the same time look into the which kind of battery it has, and how much capacity the battery is there any kind of a cooling method that is used, like a vapor chamber cooling and liquid cooling. That will be a that way it will be more beneficial than just 150 watt or 200 watt fast charging. So this was about the fast charging in the smartphone. Tell me in the comment box below what kind of fast charging technology do you have, and what do you feel about fast charging in the comment box below. And if you find this video helpful, then do like, share and subscribe to channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.